Welcome. This is a 5-minute stillness meditation, sometimes called a more formal meditation. And the goal here is to sit as still as we can for 5 minutes, just to begin to notice our physical responses to things and see if we can sit with minor discomforts. So let's go ahead and begin. Coming into a seated position where you can be upright and alert, but still relaxed. Taking a nice deep breath to bring your attention into the body, inviting some relaxation in, softening the shoulders, relaxing the belly, generally finding a place of comfort. And in stillness practice, we still have an anchor, so I'm going to invite you to choose something to focus on. You can focus on the breath, or physical sensation, or the sounds in the room. But now we're going to add an additional invitation to be as still as you can. Now, I would like to remind you that the basic biological movements of, say, swallowing or the expansion of the rib cage, those are perfectly normal. Don't try to prevent those. Instead, try to stay as still as you can in response to basic stimuli. So if you have the instinct to adjust your posture or to scratch an itch, do your best to resist for as long as you can. Notice what that feels like. Ask that question, can I be with this? Can I be okay with being a little bit uncomfortable? And then sit with it. Notice if it changes. Does the desire to move get stronger, weaker? Does your brain throw a thought at you to try to distract you? When we engage in this kind of intentional stillness, it creates opportunity for us to explore our own reactions to things. So I'll let you settle in here, choosing your anchor, focusing your attention, setting your intention not to move, and we'll stay here for just a few minutes. Check in with your mind. Notice if it's wandered off. If so, let those thoughts go. Come back to the anchor, begin again. If you have moved, maybe redoubling your efforts to be still. as you open your eyes, I invite you to consider that we are simply shifting our focus to our writing, and that if our writing leads to some discomfort, whether that is physical or emotional, knowing that you are better at sitting with discomfort now that you have practiced it a bit. And I would encourage you to come back to this recording, try one of the longer stillness practices. And the more you build up your resilience, your ability to be with discomfort, the more you will be able to write into uncomfortable things on the page. Happy writing, my friends. I'll see you next time.